Hello everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy Friday. Yay. Uh, hmm. I would like to start out the stream by logging into Final Fantasy for one thing, but also apologizing for crying last time. I was not in a good mood. I'm still not like 100% better. I'm still a little unstable, I guess. But hopefully this time it'll go better. Hopefully we won't have a repeat of what happened last time. So let's get into it. Jajang, hello. Welcome, welcome. Also, I coughed a lot this morning, like to the point where it almost felt like I would throw up. So my throat is a little scratchy. So I might be clearing my throat and coughing a lot during this stream. If that bothers you, I apologize. Look at him! Oh yeah, we got our cowboy hat back. Feeling good. This outfit is pretty rad. I hope I can keep it for a while. Oh good, the server is congested. I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. I don't know if you can tell, but I did change my shirt. From last time, I mean. The depression is still with us, but at least now I have new clothes on. So that's always a good thing. What's that thing? Out there in the distance. It won't let me click on it. I'm sure it's just an enemy. Axe beak. All right. Wow. We have to go back this way. Right. So... You know what I'm gonna do with this one? I'm gonna hide it. I'm gonna hide that one. Save it for later. So now we just have the MSQ. Oh, I get a cappuccino. Or no, creamy hot chocolate. That's pretty delicious. Wait a second. 1 second. Hang on. I'm having a technical difficulty. Annoying. Okay, no, it's where it's supposed to be. Okay. You and the others struggle to make sense of what you see as you take in the dreary surroundings. Idle speculation will lead nowhere, however, and so you press on in search of clues that might explain what has befallen Aaronville's home. Let's get our controller. My cute pink controller with kitty paw thingies. Just so you know. Little kitty paw joystick covers. That's what we're dealing with. Oh. Caught on a cactus. Should I ride the railway? Alizé is down, so we're gonna have to jump down. Maybe it'll be fine. Ow. It was indeed not fine. I should wait to get some HP back. 554 yams to the west. Whoa. That's a cool monster. They don't really have arms. Interesting. Graha! Excuse me. Like I said, my throat is a little scratchy. Graha tia. I love my husband. I love you, Graha. Graha is the only reason I came back to this game after having a mental breakdown last time. That monster's getting closer. He's kind of like, looks kind of funny. This place is unnatural in a way I've never seen before. This place is isolated by the dome, yet the skies are heavy with thunderclouds, the air oversaturated with lightning-aspected ether. Ernville? I recognize the lay of the land. It's definitely Asulani, and yet... haven't seen anyone so far. Oh. My... birthday? Yes, my birthday is tomorrow, and I'm dreading it. Ads, why? I just had one. I'm sorry. Sorry for the ads, Nyan. They just appear. I have them on auto. That looks like a train station, doesn't it? That must be Asulani Station where the passengers disembarked. Then perhaps we'll find someone to talk to there. Let's go and investigate. Train station, that thing. Where we just were. How to get up. I ask myself that every morning. There we go. Wow, leaves. I am back, but yeah. Birthday tomorrow and not looking forward to it. Why not? 'Cause you're getting older. You're slowly creeping towards death. I understand that feeling. There's Ernville. Aha! My husband. All I care about is Graha. Oh, it won't let me. This is how tall Graha is. He's very short. It won't let me look down. It just automatically flips back up to his face. Amidst enormous alien structures, we have more familiar sights like this station. He's thinking real hard. Anyway, we gotta talk to Wooklamat. I'm spending it alone, but a friend bought me a Wiz membership last night just so I can help her. She actually spent 8k crowns for it. Wow. That's pretty amazing. That's a nice birthday present. See? You're not alone. You got friends. That's nice. Wooklamat. I'm pretty sure this is Yasalani Station. But from the state of it, I'd swear it was abandoned years ago. I'm not sure what to make of this. We should look around a bit more. Dilapidated building. I get to finish my storm finally. Oh! Congratulations. That's nice. The building is a rotting husk. It has clearly been many years since anyone lived here. Okay. Rusty train tracks. Why does it take so long to interact? The tracks are heavily rusted. It would seem they haven't been tended to for a long while. And Miss Norris, oh. He said the same thing. Rusty train turntable. Oh, how the turns have tabled. You find a train turntable. The thick layers of rust suggest it hasn't been used in years. Whoa. What's that? Is it dead? It's got a little face. Kind of. That's kind of cute. I like the pink. Finished poking around, have you? Let's gather everyone then. I want you all to take a look at this. I'm curious about it already. It's one of the mechanical soldiers, long since broken apparently. But I'd say its presence confirms this is indeed Zeral Jaw's domain we're in. Itchy. Itchy, itchy, scratch, scratch. Part 2. But I'd say its presence confirms this is indeed Zeral Jaw's domain we're in. What about the rest of you? Did you learn anything? I saw lots of abandoned stuff. So all evidence suggests this is Yasalani Station. Aye, and I've no doubt we're in Yasalani, but I don't understand why these buildings are so run down. They were completed barely a year ago. For new structures to deteriorate and enormous ones to appear in a flash, if I didn't know better, I'd say time flows differently here. Is such a thing even possible? We have encountered this phenomenon before, as it so happens. Though it may be difficult to believe, our world is but one of several. In some respects, they are similar to one another, but in others, wholly different. We call them reflections. Oh, hello, disinterested Daniel. Welcome to our Final Fantasy XIV stream. This time, hopefully, with no mental breakdowns. Simply put, the rift between dimensions causes time to flow at a different pace in each world. While hours pass in one, years may have come and gone in another. But if this is Yasulani, then we should still be in the source. The flow of time should be synchronized. I'm not sure I follow all this talk of reflections and dimensions. But if Erenville says this is Yasulani, then it must be. Your village is a little further along, right? Erenville? Oh, yes, it's a short distance to the northwest. Let's head there next, then. Rather than talk theory, it's always better to confirm things firsthand. Yes. May I be of assistance? It's still functioning? It doesn't seem to be hostile, at least. Perhaps we can ask it some questions. Can you tell us where we are? Unable to confirm credentials. Please present citizen identification. Unable to confirm credentials. Confirm. Confirm. Seems it's broken after all. Too strange by half. Let's leave it be and get going. Are those lightning rods? Where? Oh, those things? Graha! Would you accompany me for a moment? Of course! There's something I wish to investigate. I'm right behind you, love. My dear. My beautiful boyfriend. Husband. Husband material. East Yasulani. It's broken up here. We're going past it, I know. Whoa. Yeah! Itai. We better wait. Now it says it's up. How do I get up there? What's that thing? Northeast. Well, maybe we can find an aether current. While we try and find a way back up. Oh wait, there it is. Better find Graha first. Do I have to go back to the station? Or can I maybe go around? Uh-oh. Kauahepia. Kinda wanna see what it looks like. Ew. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Graha, I might have brought a friend. Nope, he doesn't care. Graha, Tia! Look there! The lightning appears to be drawn to those pole-shaped structures over yonder. The design suggests there's some manner of lightning rod. Let's go and take a closer look. Okay. Graha, Tia. This material appears to be the same as that used in the mechanical soldiers and warships. On closer inspection, it appears to bear fine etchings, rather reminiscent of arcane runes these. I suspect they're not merely decorative. I would posit it's used to harness lightning as a source of energy. Quite impressive technology. I'll share this observation with Y'shtola. For a blessing, the dome doesn't appear to interfere with link pearls. Thanks for accompanying me. Let's head to the village and find the others. Okay. Oh, you can see them get struck with lightning. That's really cool. What the heck is that? Kauahealoa. Yeah, I don't know. Land of Levin. Levin is like lightning. There they all are. New location. Graha, Tia. No sign of anyone. Let's stay vigilant. Oh, Aaronville. Oh. This is Aaronville's village? What in the world? It's not looking good, guys.
My home. It's in ruins. But why? What happened here?
Oh no.
And where is everyone?
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Damn it all. None of this makes sense.
Excuse me? Are you looking for someone?
Oh, it's her! The bad lady.
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows.
I wonder what her little, chest piece says. Looks like it has writing on it. I like the little roses, flower thingies of her bodice, though. Her outfit is very cool. Very cute. Well, she has cool hair, too. It's like got loopies.
Sorolja has told me a great deal about you.
Uh-oh.
Sorolja?
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria.
The realm of Alexandria.
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Sophine? That's such a weird name.
Queen of Reason?
If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps a...
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Sorolja holds that title, and together do we reign.
Oh. This is weird.
Then you're both behind the attack on Tuliyollal.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception. No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight.
Then why are you here? Weirdo.
Sorolja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I. It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
Our aid? I'll admit I cannot imagine King Sorolja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the Queen.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria. Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power. So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it. A gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yasolani. The house I grew up in is still here. But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know!
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself. What I can say is that one day, people from your Tuliyollal suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliyollal. Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barrier surrounding our realm.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the first?
I guess.
Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment. Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceived the arrival of the Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Well then, you appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do. Indeed, more than I dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts. A number of the Shatona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
Hold on. If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
Good thinking, Alize.
But if we're to defeat Zorolja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides...
Yes.
Ah, you're right.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tulihyolal?
Noble Wook Lamart, shall we dispense with the formalities? I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zorolja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tulihyolal.
So he alone is to blame.
No, I may not have prosecuted this war, but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
Perhaps. I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting your people.
That says Alexandria on her back. That lowermost word. It says like eternal. Something eternal. One heart. Many souls? Many souls, one heart, Alexandria. Maybe? The part on her back. I don't know what the upper part says. Anyway. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting your people.
Wonderful! If you would follow me.
Isn't it a little odd for the queen to be walking about on her lonesome? I'm gonna ask that. Nyan?
Is that concern or suspicion?
Both.
If things should take a turn for the worse, might I call upon your aid?
No.
I jest, of course. But you do strike me as the most capable here.
Why isn't Alize walking? Oh, that's why. It rainy. Alize. I think it goes without saying, but we're not going to trust her just like that, right? Any way you look at it, a mysterious girl who appears out of nowhere proclaiming herself a queen is suspicious. Yeah, thanks for the hot chocolate, Alize. It's a lot of EXP. We're at level 97 now. I have to fix... I have to fix the title again. Level 97. Alize is inclined to keep a close eye on the queen. A royal welcome. Well, having established that we should be wary, we could use more information. So let's head to this place, the outskirts, and see what we can learn. Perhaps about Sphene as well. That's such a weird name. Sphene. West. East Yasulani, but we're headed west. South. These things are scary. God damn it. We have to go like all the way around. I think. Aha. Aha! Yay, I'm so smart. I'm big. I'm brave. I'm beautiful. Tuning with the 8th current allows you to better understand the area's movement of the winds. Yay. Toffee is waking up. Toffee's going back to sleep. Good night, Toffee. 382 yams to the west. What's west? Oh, probably a place we're not at yet. Alright, let's focus on the MSQ. Don't really want to fall down there. Here's safer. Ow. I zoom in on her chest piece. I can't tell what it says. Oh, Queen Sphene. Alexandria? AID? Or maybe a number? I don't know. It says Queen Sphene. I'm pretty sure. So that's weird. It's like a name tag. The innovations of Alexandria are nothing short of extraordinary. It's a relief to see the people here are well, at least. There's people here? A most unusual farm, but the produce appears normal enough. Have you ever seen such strange contraptions? I wonder what this one is used for. Aaronvale. Those brick buildings. I've seen their like before, though I cannot remember where. Brick buildings? It's so rainy out, I can't really see. Over there? Those things? What's that flying thing? Is it going in like a circle? I'm confused. I trust you have similar farming facilities in Taral. They're completely different from ours. I've got no idea what all those machines do. We settled on this approach after some trial and error. The Tarali have their own methods of farming which they wanted to continue employing. But the environment makes it challenging. There's too much rain and not enough light. Thankfully, the use of electrope has allowed us to fortify the buildings here as well as provide what nature cannot. Electro what? Yeah. Electrope. It's a material we use for myriad devices and applications. A topic for another time, perhaps. If you would follow me, we're nearly to the outskirts. Nearly to the outskirts. What's this? Whoa. They all got the little forehead thingy. Yopiakana. Oh, you have an interest in our farmland? I'll tell you anything you want to know. This is Yupye's halo, an important part of life here in the outskirts. I work alongside Shaloki, who runs the place, and we cultivate a variety of vegetables here. With help of electrope technology, we make the most of what the land has to offer and support those who call this place home. They also grow produce inside Everkeep, but it's not the same as the plants originally from Taral. This farmland is mainly used for cultivating Tarali vegetables using traditional methods. Okay. Well, what's that? Transporter? Whoa. Water. Oh, there was this nice bridge. Let's go through the bridge. Whoa. Oh, it's just shiny. I thought it was like a glowing pyramid or something. It was not. Grahatia. It's fascinating how they've combined traditional bricklaying with electrope-based engineering. A curious blending of two cultures. Oh yeah. Look at all that stuff. Oh, look at that weird tree. This is weird.
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
Queen's Fiend? What business brings her here, I wonder?
The Queen has come!
You look well, Paquine. And Catogne, I see you've already taken to your new position.
When she introduced herself as queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Lamachi.
Me?
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can, even the most trifling details.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
That's it. Beautifully put.
And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence. And who are these fine people?
Tuliolol's vow of resolve would Clamat and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
Old English music, eh? Kind of. It really doesn't fit with the technology. It's really weird. I'm feeling disjointed. A little strange.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true, then. Rook Lamont is still so young. Where are my manners? I am Popone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Papone? That is a Tonawautan ring to it.
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kafkiwa?
Kakiwa?
Kafkiwa. I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasulani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
She's a little creepy, right? Is it just me? She seems kind of creepy. Like, her face is cute, but she's a little creepy. I don't trust her at all.
You know my mother?
I do. Yes.
Then tell me, please, where is she?
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
I have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well, I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then... Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
You needn't push yourself, Pepone. After 30 years, no one could blame you for not remembering.
30 years?
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago. Which is not to say I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoralja's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
"30 years. Little wonder Zoralja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence.
Excuse me? Temporal equivalence? I think I kind of understand. Disrupting temporal equivalence, okay.
Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
Meaning this is a piece of another reflection? Or do you suppose time is still passing faster in here?
I was able to make contact with Yestola not long ago via link pearl, so that shouldn't be cause for concern.
Oh, okay.
And based on the Queen's account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the source's temporal flow.
I don't get it.
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sveen, would it be all right if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
By all means.
Time to see what we can see of Alexandria, then.
And its people. I may yet find familiar faces among the survivors from Yasolani.
Even if I don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place before we confront Zoralja.
Perhaps you'd care to see how we make our living. Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods, the use of electro-fueled technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
I would join you as well.
Ma'am, please, you needn't trouble yourself.
It's no trouble at all, and I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
Of course. I shall proceed with the utmost care. Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
I can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine. And that's enough for me.
Enough for you, not enough for me. What's this thing? Electrope. It makes metal noise. Touring farmlands of the Queen of Another Nation is not how I expected to spend my day. Yeah, me neither. Electrope has done much to improve the efficiency of their farming, but hasn't replaced everything. The people wanted to preserve their old way of life, and we did not want to force ours upon them. You went to such lengths so that our cultures could coexist. Even going so far as to learn our tongue. I'm sure everyone appreciated that. Communication was thankfully not an issue, for the Turali tongue is surprisingly similar to Alexandrian. Of course, there are words and phrases for which there is no equivalent, but those can be taught with minimal effort. Through mutual respect, understanding, and patience, we Alexandrians and Turali have learned a great deal from one another. And I am sure there is much you wish to learn as well. So please, if you have questions, do not hesitate to ask. Oh shit, I'm level 99. That's crazy. I'm almost level 100. A day in the life. Tart Turali Tart. The crispy golden crust is packed with an assortment of popular Turali fruits. Tart Turali Tart. Tart Turali Tart. Tart Turali Tart Turali Tart Turali Tart. Sphene is eager to show you around. A day in the life. Rather than bore you with lengthy explanations, let us head back to the farm we passed earlier. Yupie's Halo it is called. We can speak with one of the farmers when we arrive. Gotta go back there again? I guess we're off to Yupie's Halo. Apparently. South. Northwest. Gotta be on the other side. Yeah. Yeah, we can't go there. Mahusa. Allow me to introduce you to Mahusa, one of the most experienced farmhands in all of Alexandria. She's well versed in myriad farming techniques. Indeed, the wealth of knowledge she has shared with other farmers is what has allowed this place to flourish. Queen's Fiend, what do I owe this sudden shower of praise? My apologies for the interruption. I am come with guests from beyond the barrier. They wish to learn more of Alexandria, and so I invited them to see how our crops are grown. I do hope that's all right. So the rumors of visitors from the outside were true. What manner of hosts would we be to deny them a look around? And I gather your majesty also intended to check on things here? You know me too well, Mahusa. I thought to seize this opportunity to see how the farmers fare, and perhaps pepper them with a few questions, though I do so enjoy observing and taking part in the work, too. It would appear we have her permission, so please walk the grounds to your heart's content. You go on ahead, I'll keep Sween company. Don't misunderstand, I'm not the suspicious type, but given our positions, it would make sense for us to go around together, wouldn't you say? A fair point, but be sure not to let me out of your sight. What? I shall remain under Wiklamat's watchful eye. Pray, come find us after you've seen your fill and spoken with the other farmhands. Getting real sleepy, chat. Sleepy time junction. Kipewi. They're saying that you and yours are visitors from beyond the barrier, that true? Yes. So it is, which means we're connected to the outside world again. Not that I have a desire to leave, mind you. I'm quite content with life here in Alexandria. But setting that aside, you're here to observe our work, right? As you can see, I'm in charge of livestock. Here at Yupye's Halo, we produce not only fruits and vegetables, but also meat, poultry, and eggs. Tending the animals is an absolute joy, but I have to be careful not to grow attached. It's always a little sad when they're shipped off, but a job is a job. Well, I need to get back to it, but it was nice talking to you. Please give my regards to the Queen. Is level 100 the top? Yes. Level 100 is the new level cap. Except for Blue Mage. Blue Mage's cap is at 80 still. that a house? Looks like a little house. Yeah. Little tiny house. Hinek. Oh, we have the same hair. Oh, an unfamiliar face. I gather this is your first time on site then? I'm an outsider. Well, this here's the storehouse, or rather the entrance. The real storehouse is underground, much more spacious and equipped with a temperature regulation system to keep the harvest from spoiling. Since the entrance is so small, it's much easier to prevent wild beasts from wandering inside, which also makes it a viable facility for breeding and raising livestock. We've even got a few beds down there for emergencies. My parents often complain about how Alexandrian technology and electro complicate our lives, but it's just a matter of learning how things work. Take my job, for instance. I'm presently overseeing the storage of harvested crops. They'll be taken up to the tower for processing, and from there find their way to every dining table in Alexandria. The work is hard, I'll not deny, but I take great satisfaction in what we do. Elias. Elias. Isn't that the name of the guy from Ancient Magus Bride? Ancient Magus Bride? Maybe it's ancient. I forget. Isn't it just the Magus's bride? I don't know. Anyway, Elias. Elias? Who knows? Feeling real tired, guys. I didn't take a nap today. I know, it's shocking. Usually I take a nap every afternoon. But not today, Nyan. I probably should have. Sleepy. Light levels appear to be fine. As for the power source... You wish to know about my job? I tend to the fields mostly, watering the crops, keeping the soil fertile, and so on. It admittedly took some time until I fully understood how best to carry out my duties. I also manage the lamps we use in the fields. We do our best to keep everything up to code, but should they ever start to malfunction, it's up to me to fix them. The land and sky being what they are, ensuring a rich harvest makes for constant work. But honestly, I enjoy how involved the process is. Both my parents being Alexandrian, I didn't grow up knowing much of anything about farming. Every day is an opportunity to learn and grow. Oh, this horse. It's a shame Kona's not here to see all these bizarre contraptions. Oh yeah, I'm sure he'd love it here. Ugh. Alright. Sphene. I see. Don't be too hard on yourself. Anyone would have been hard-pressed to deal with such a thing. Oh, welcome back. My apologies for failing to notice your return. I gather you've had your fill of speaking with the farmers? Then let us return to Mausa. Okay. Another hair came out. Well, what are your impressions of the farm? I was amazed that everyone loves their work. Nyan. Curious observation. Do you not love your own work? No. Oh, but I jest. It's true that the people of the outskirts seem the most fulfilled. Always they take to their duties with good cheer. And what did you think of our little tour, Lamati? Lamati? What did you call me? Was that inappropriate? My apologies. I heard the others call you by that name and I thought... No, it's fine. Nobody mentions the circle bolts in their heads. It's not a bolt, it's like a device, and it's not embedded in their head, it's like floating by their head. It's hard to tell with some people, but on other people you can tell it's like it's got space between the hair and the device. I don't know, it's what keeps Zeralja. It's what gave him extra life. So maybe it gives them extra life too. No, it's fine. As you said before, we've no need for titles and formalities. As for my thoughts, I was very impressed. That machines could be used to overcome so harsh an environment is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. The feeling is understandable. Indeed, many still find the machinery behind me baffling. It's a system that controls the distribution of water for the fields and livestock. It's been acting up lately, though. Acting up, you say? You needn't worry, my queen. It happens fairly often. Put simply, it's taken in the water that had a strong lightning charge. Oh, it's taken in water that had a strong lightning charge. And it's raining again. We think some creatures have become charged up with the energy, and they're releasing it into the river we use as a source. The system would return to normal if the creatures were dealt with, but I'm reluctant to beg it of the army. Had to recenter my mic because I hit it. Ask Roga to do it. We could take care of it if you'd like. That is most gracious of you to offer, but it is much too dangerous. Oh, it's no trouble for the vow resolve of Tuliolal. Regardless of how the relationship between our nations may develop, if there are people in need, I want to help. Simple as that. And Roga is even stronger than I am. It shouldn't take us long at all. Then, very well, I gratefully accept, but please take all care. This ought to go even faster if you and I search for lightning-charged fiends on our own. Good hunting. Alright. That's what I say to my cats after they've chased the laser around. I say, good hunting. Good hunting, Caramel. Good hunting, Toffee. Mount Roulette. Oh, it's a coral. Big kitty. Destination. Level 97. Oh, this is the river. I get it now. Looking. There it is. Bubble bird. Where's Wook Lamont? There she is, okay. I was getting worried there. Ah, you're both alright, thank goodness. You really needn't have worried so much. We barely broke a sweat dealing with the fiends. They're all gone now. Of course I was worried. You're my dear guests. But thank you. We truly appreciate this. Indeed. With this, we won't have to ask Zeralja's machines for help. He's been making a concerted effort to bolster his forces, sparing but a fraction for the people's protection. He thinks nothing of our safety, unlike Queen's Fiend. That's enough, Mausa. If you have grievances, I will hear them later, but to speak of the king now... No, she's right. He's never been one to look after his people. Anyway, thanks for letting us tour the farm. The folk here are delightful, and it was a pleasure to meet them. You can't have favored us with more uplifting words. My people are my pride and joy. And you never fail to let us know, nor how much you care. Of course, you're my precious family, all of you. I'm still getting really creepy vibes from this lady. Don't trust her, Wook Lamont. You seem a good sort, Fiend, that I'll admit. But you'll forgive me if I'm not ready to lower my guard for the enemy queen just yet. Ah ha ha ha! For you to be called that, I dread to imagine what villainy your majesty has committed. Come now, this is no laughing matter. A ruler is responsible for the welfare of countless lives, and one wrong decision can lead to untold suffering. Failure is unconscionable. Oh, sorry. Failure is unconscionable. Now, I believe we are done with the farm. Let's move on, shall we? Tart, tart, tart. Tart, Turali, tart. So much EXP. Oh dear. We are gonna have to power level one of my other classes. I'm already almost halfway to 100. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, eh, chat? Hey, little chat. I think that's a good idea. On the cloud, Sveen would take you back to the outskirts. Perhaps we should head back to the outskirts. I dare say your friends will also have returned by now. My thanks again for dealing with the fiends. Come and visit us anytime. Cool bun boy. Whoa, what's that top? Diadocho's jacket of scouting. Apologies to the healer in advance. Yeah, that's me. Do you hear that? Hear what? The lightning? The constant rain? And lightning? What's going on?
What's happening over there?
Yeah, I just basically asked the same thing.
It's nearly time.
It's nearly time for what? She's very cryptic. Ominous.
I'm glad you could make it.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you. We're here, Namika. Everything is going to be all right.
Namika? Isn't that Wuklamot's chambermaid? Or is it not?
What's the matter, dear?
Yeah, her bracelet.
It can't be. That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Namika, it's me! Wuklamot!
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Has she no more soul cells?
Soul cells.
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
The ushers?
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end.
This is creepy.
Be not afraid. Your memory will live on, in us.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
Wait, where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden. I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
Why am I staying? Okay.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
It's not the end.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one.
Right.
What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
Okay, now you're making sense.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
Mm-hmm.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a void gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining.
Whoa, that's weird.
Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
Yeah, I'm curious too.
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding. I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm. The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's noxious influence.
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Sphyn's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
Okay. Or?
Ah, but of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder. Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs.
Solution 9 is the super high-tech place, guys. I remember from the letter of the producer and stuff. Solution 9.
Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zeralja resides.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zeralja do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zeralja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
Tough questions.
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm. It is a ruler's duty. Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
Thunder Yards to the east?
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I am afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
Cryptic.
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep anyway.
Eversleep sounds like a place to die. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't like it. This is very dystopian.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
The cloud. Oh my god, it's the cloud, you guys. It's OneDrive. Microsoft's stupid little thing that messed up my computer for a couple days. Stupid OneDrive, stupid cloud.
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
That's the cloud? As far as I could tell, Pepone generally had no recollection of Namika. I've never seen or heard anything like this before. We'll see how it is with other people. This is very unsettling. I agree. Unsettled. What's going on? How could Pepone suddenly forget about Namika? It's as if he never knew her. Could the same thing have happened to others as well, I wonder? There's only one way to find out. Let's make inquiries about Namika in the area. We can reconvene afterwards at the Aetheryte. Okay. Oh, did I ever attune to this thing? Haha, silly me. Silly, silly me. But I should probably spend some of my gemstones soon. Only 554? Jeez. Okay. So we got that aetherite and this aetherite. Soon we'll get this one. Electrope Strike. Intriguing. Working resident. An old woman named Namika? I'm afraid I don't know that person. I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. Okay. Everkeep assignment. She's tall. I do recall caring for someone until recently, and you say that it was a woman named Namika? Well, I can't say for certain if it was her. I wouldn't worry. I'm sure she's just been taken up to the cloud. The cloud. Ominous. This is weird. What's this? A locker of some kind? A fridge? A shower? A potty? It's a weird clash of cultures here. Solution 9 is much more futuristic than this. Preoccupied resident. What's that? Do I know an Amika? Never met anyone by that name, and I've worked at the outskirts for a good while now. If she'd spent time here, I would remember. Go back. Good morning, Toffee. Goodbye, Toffee. Toffee baby has left the building. So it was the same for everyone. Not a single person remembers Namika. It's as if the memory of her has been purged from their minds. While such a thing might be done with magic to alter the memories of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking, we would have felt a surge of ether corresponding to the act too, and I sensed none in that moment. Neither did I, but I did notice something else. Right before Pepone seemingly forgot, a light in the device on his head began to blink. Could there be a connection? Someone also said something about soul cells. But who might we ask about this? If we continued making such inquiries, I expect we would only cause confusion. Indeed, if we can't readily solve the mystery about Namika, perhaps we could search for... I already forgot how to pronounce her name. Kakiwa, I think? Kakiwa instead. Sphene said to try the Thunder Yards. It should be in this direction. What's that? It's the mount for getting all your jobs to 100. It's cute, but I honestly don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it yet. Gasp! Impossible! What is that thing? Another kind of mechanical soldier? It looks dangerous. We'd better destroy it. Wookamat, no. Oh, the screen is like inside of a bubble. I see how it is now. Ooh-ah! It's kind of ugly. I'm sorry. Should we give chase? I think it understood our words. It might be worth asking it some questions. Erinville, are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. I'm fine. Well, it went off in the direction we're headed anyway, so let's try to track it down. Yes. This way. There's some kind of awning. Thought I saw An aether current. Southwest. Yeah, that's where we can't go. Graha Tia. He's searching. I do not see it. Keep looking, boy. Or you can hop on my motorcycle and we can go together. Oh look, Wicklamat's in there. With the dodo keep. Aaronville's over here. Choo choo. Hunt train. Lots of hunt trains in the new areas. Please don't make me follow it all stealthily. There's been enough of those quests in this MSQ. You found it? It went that way, Nyan. To the northeast, then it must be bound for the mines. Come on then. It could well be a trap, so let's not rush in too quickly. Yes. So everyone walks instead of runs. I need to glam this ring. No. I pulled up the desynthesis button on accident. Okay. That good? No. No chocobo carriage. It's gonna attack me. Or not. Graha Tia. The stones in those crates, could it be turquoise? Oh, this? Yeah. Could be. You know a lot about stones, Graha? You know a lot about them stones over there? Little cat boy? You know about stones? What do you know about stones, Graha? I think Graha has some stones. By which I mean he's pretty brave. Pretty amazing guy, if you ask me. So it went in here? Maybe. I think it's safe to assume it went into the mines. An old coal mine? It appears to have long since been abandoned like so many other places. Aaronville? I heard faint voices coming from inside. Sorry, I was scratching my arm. So it's not alone, but we're still going in, of course. This may be a trap. Be ready for a fight, everyone. Carbuncle time. Light the way, Carbuncle. 90 ounce to the north. Aha. Graha Tia. He's looking at the stones again. My man. Get right up in it. Oh yeah, I'm eating the aether current. Hum. Hum yum yum. Delicious. How many more do we have? What is that? Is that just a bat? It's kind of big. Yenny Sheni bat, maybe? Oh, is it gonna attack me? Look at its face. You can't really see it that much better. Anyway. Graha Tia. It would appear no one has worked these tunnels in quite some time. Yes. So it would appear. Oh, what's that, Cryo? A device made with electro. It seems to be the only one here. This tunnel just keeps going. I can hear them, several people up ahead. I can't make out their conversation with the echoing. Sorry, itchy scratchy. Itchy scratch scratch. You know how it is. You already know how it is. Can't make out their conversation with the echoing. Let's keep going. Stay on your guard. Yes. Cutscene.
What is this?
Yeah, what are you? Speak up, weird robot thing.
Ironville!
A trap?
It really is you!
Elenespia. It really is you. Is that his mom?
Huh?
Huh? Huh? Did you hear how she said that? Dude, Lamati is so cute. I love her.
Who?
I just had to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling Elenespia!
My darling, what now?
Well, everyone's putting their weapons away, so that's good, I guess.
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun bun. But what are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
That's weird. My fussy little bun bun. That's adorable. I think we've all wanted to call Erenville that at one point or another. Fussy little bun bun?
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I'd know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Mother?
Wait.
Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
Yeah.
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galoo Jaja's kitty? I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Elanasphere was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope?
No.
I can't say that I do, but you knew my father?
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
Kakiwa.
I'm sorry?
Oh, this won't do. Come in, come in! Friends of my Elanasphere are always welcome.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
Good question. I hope they answer it. Alright, we'll finish this quest and then it's about end of stream time. Graha. I love him. I love him so much. Huh. What are these lo-fi beats to study to? Lo-fi hip-hop beats to study / relax to. The Galligans have machines that could be controlled remotely. Is she using something similar to communicate with us? Ah. I can't say I understand what's going on, but at least Kakiwa is safe. Ish, maybe. We don't know. At this point, I doubt anything could possibly surprise me. What about this? Wah! Surprise cryo. Aaronville's mother is a floating machine. Right, that makes about as much sense as everything else thus far. As far as I can tell, this is indeed my mother. I can think of few people in the world quite so spirited. But as to what's happened, we'll need to ask her. On the cloud. Okay, let's accept this next one. Gone and forgotten. Aaronville is conflicted by this long-fated reunion. Let's hear what she has to say. Oh, it's another cutscene. Fuck. Well, I guess we're doing a cutscene. Looks like we got some nice tea. It's so wonderful to meet you all. And the students of Baldessian. It's been a while since I heard that name. Dare I ask the reason for your appearance? Oh, this? It's just a body that I control remotely. I use this for our operations. We're members of a resistance organization. Oblivion, we call ourselves, and our goal is to thwart Zeralja's ambitions for conquest. As the leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can't be easily found. I see. Whimsical appearances notwithstanding, yours is a serious cause. Right you are, though truth be told, Oblivion was founded for an altogether different purpose. And that is? Look at him. That's my husband. I just want to pet his face. Ah, sweet Graha. I love him so much. He's so cute. My sweet little Graha. As I expect you've already noticed, everything you see within this dome, the buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet, is a fusion of two worlds. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission. Then does that mean you know who or what is responsible for it? I'm afraid not. This was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zeral Jah. But we failed to do that, and now he's taken his army outside the dome. Aww. None of you wear those strange devices on your heads. Does that have something to do with your work? You mean this? It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electrope technology, and that we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations. What exactly does it do? Yes, I would like to know this as well. Allow me to explain. Geode? What a cool name! What a cool dude! I like his hair. Go ahead, talk, Geode. Regulators have two primary functions. The first, as the name suggests, is the regulation of the wearer's reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life. Oh. Reserve? You mean people walk around carrying spare souls? They do. Souls are packaged in cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as in accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. Souls are packaged in cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation to encourage exemplary performance when fulfilling their duties. Souls as a common resource and payment for services rendered. The void scent practice of consuming others for their aether comes to mind, and similarly I expect that the act comes with some risk. Am I gonna say something brilliant? Oh, we're thinking of Zero! Zero, I miss you. I miss you, baby. Who's this guy again? I forgot. Yeah. Wouldn't the consciousness of others corrupt your own? Yeah. That is prevented through memory management, a process in which regulators also play a role. Memory management? Then the reason everyone has forgotten Namika's existence. The regulators are constantly recording the memories of their wearers, so if they should suddenly die, their memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. This is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that regulators forcibly extract memories relating to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Damn. Why would they do such a thing? It is a kindness bestowed upon the people by Everkeep's core system, so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. That doesn't seem right. So this is what is meant by their memories being in the cloud. Yeah. Indeed, all memories of the deceased are wiped from the minds of the people and archived in the system. It's a frightening function of the regulators and an integral step in soul cell production. You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. It's then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. The result is a fresh soul cell free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption. Oh, so it's like recycling in a really gross way. He got one. He's happy. This is a long cutscene. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. And this is why people are happy here? On its surface, it's similar to the Yokoi philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting in it. Well, it doesn't seem so terrible to me personally. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria, this system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used Electrope to devise a means to save what lives they could so that the nation could endure. I understand the people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save their people. I just find it hard to believe the Turali would also accept this way of living. It came as a shock to us as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. The people have always been free to go without them if they so wish. Sphene didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her will on others. Ah, so you've already met. She's the one who suggested we come to the Thunder Yards in the first place. She also said she wants to help us stop Zoral Ja. Awfully kind of her to point you in my direction, and to speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motives, she has given the people a choice. Live with the risk of true death or the security of the regulators. Everything that lives must someday die. That is the natural order of things. Quite right. But however you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself. I know just the person to show you, and as luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now. Who are we going to see exactly? Come with me and you'll find out. Okay. Nostalgia? Why is your name Nostalgia? Firearms make the most sense for people who don't have combat training like us. That's why we salvage as many as we can from the mechanical soldiers and convert them for our use. Made it through the ads. Congratulations. I can't log out here because it's not a sanctuary. We gotta get to a sanctuary. Should we just teleport here? It's not that far away. Only 100 gil. I'll just drive there. There they all are. Goodbye, guys. See you next time, Yan. Hop the fence. Go through the gates. Who cares about the bridge? I don't care about no bridge. Okay, we are in a sanctuary. I'll just go to the Aetherite. And log out here. This guy's got the same outfit that I do, kind of. Nice outfit. Nice. Alright. Exiting the game because I don't think I'm gonna play it anymore today. I'm too scared to do roulettes on my own. Although that's like the best way to power level something is by doing roulettes every day. I'm just not for it. I wasn't built like that. I can't handle it. Anyway, let's go to the outro. Finger gunning. Pew 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 pew. Here comes the outro. I'll wave goodbye here. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. This is where you can find me on the internet, Yan. I have a Ko-fi and a TikTok, and that's my art and writing Twitter. So be sure to give me a follow on all these social medias. Today was Final Fantasy Friday. The next stream is going to be tomorrow, Surprise Saturday. So don't forget to stop by. Come and see what mischief we get into. I don't know what we're gonna do. Depends on how I feel, I guess. This is the Mushy Peaches YouTube channel where me and my internet husband Mushy make videos about video games. It's hard to say that. It's kind of like a tongue twister. Anyway, go follow us over there. Good stuff. This is the Discord where you can join and do interesting things with us. We just had an observation duty night, but it was only me and Mushy really for like the whole thing. So we just watched YouTube videos instead. Come join the Discord. It's fun. We do daily questions and have events like once every couple weeks or so. That's what we're trying to do anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching, Dad. I'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.